Many believe continents are fixed, like Europe and North America, unchanging in their positions. These ancient borders seem fixed, but one country on Earth reveals this illusion is actively changing. Consider this. Which country actually spans 2 continents? Geography experts might point to Kazakhstan, mostly Asian, but with a European section. Or Egypt, extending from Africa into Asia via the Sinai Peninsula, using the Suez Canal as a continental divide. However, we're focusing on Iceland. You might argue it's purely European. Culturally and politically, that's true. But geologically, Iceland tells a different story. Iceland is where the Earth is literally splitting apart. You can stand with one foot on the North American plate and the other on the European plate. This isn't symbolic. You're literally on 2 distinct tectonic plates, separating annually. This separation is actively occurring. The gap widens by about 1 inch each year. This might seem insignificant. Yet, this slow movement has profoundly reshaped Earth, creating the vast Atlantic Ocean over millions of years. It divided landmasses that were once part of a single supercontinent.
The same geological force separating Iceland also pushed New York and London thousands of miles apart. And
Iceland is more than just volcanic. It's one of the few places to witness continental drift firsthand. Initially, it sounds like a simple, cool geography fact, a country between 2 continents. But understanding the underlying processes reveals Iceland as one of Earth's most unique places.
Beneath the Atlantic Ocean lies the enormous Mid-Atlantic Ridge. This massive ridge is mostly submerged, remaining unknown to many.
Iceland is unique because part of this underwater mountain range rises above sea level, making it geologically extraordinary.
The Mid-Atlantic Ridge is the boundary between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates.
These plates are not static. They constantly move, propelled by superheated material within Earth's mantle.
In Iceland, these plates are diverging, pulling apart slowly, inch by inch. It's like tearing open a bag of chips.
Normally, this process is invisible, happening miles beneath the Atlantic Ocean, unseen by humans. Iceland is different, sitting directly on the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, allowing you to walk across a major geological boundary. Thingvellir National Park in southwestern Iceland is the best place to witness this. The landscape appears surreal, with vast cracks, canyons, and black lava fields stretching endlessly. Massive rock walls emerge from the earth, resembling remnants of an ancient, collapsed world. These aren't ancient scars. These geological fractures are active and ongoing. North America and Europe are still pulling apart beneath your feet, creating these active fractures.
Many visitors are unaware that they are literally standing between 2 continents.
Some fissures are filled with incredibly clear water, revealing deep, submerged fault lines.
the landscape is continuously changing. Over 10,000 years, the Thingvellir Rift Valley widened by 230 feet and
This is not an ancient, finished geological event.
The process continues today, leading to an obvious question.
If Iceland is between two diverging plates, why hasn't it already split in half?
The answer reveals Iceland's even stranger nature. As plates diverge, underground pressure drops, allowing molten rock from the mantle to rise and fill the gap.
Magma reaching the surface cools, forming new crust.
Iceland is simultaneously torn apart and rebuilt, a balance that maintains the island's integrity. This process, called seafloor spreading, is a primary force shaping Earth's surface.
Drifting plates allow magma to rise, cool into volcanic rock, and form new crust.
Without this, the Atlantic Ocean wouldn't exist. 60 million years ago, it was much smaller.
North America and Europe were once closer, remnants of the supercontinent Pangaea. The mid-Atlantic ridge gradually forced them apart, not through cataclysmic events. It occurred through simple, relentless movement, measured in inches per year. This slow, continuous movement is difficult for human brains to grasp.
An inch per year seems harmless to short human lives, but geological forces operate on a different, unending timescale. Over millions of years, these tiny movements create oceans, a fact proven by the Atlantic Ocean.
Iceland sits on this fault line, where expansion and volcanic activity are still ongoing.
Iceland is highly volcanically active, with over 15 eruptions in the last century alone. This isn't bad luck. Iceland's unique position is due to sitting on the mid-Atlantic ridge and directly above a mantle plume. A mantle plume is a massive column of superheated rock rising from deep within Earth. Imagine it as a giant underground blowtorch, continuously feeding magma into Iceland's crust. This fuels volcanoes across the island, creating a uniquely unfinished landscape.
Warm lava fields and hissing steam vents are common sights. Geysers blast boiling water into the cold air. While geological history feels ancient elsewhere, in Iceland, it feels very much alive. Some eruptions are so massive they create entirely new land. Fresh lava cools into black volcanic rock, gradually expanding Iceland's landmass. Despite plates pulling apart, volcanic activity continuously adds new material, preventing Iceland from fully splitting. Iceland patches itself faster than it splits, but this doesn't mean it's stable. Earthquakes are common. Cracks open unexpectedly, and regions rise and sink due to magma movement. Scientists constantly monitor Iceland using GPS, satellites, and seismic instruments. Iceland serves as a live laboratory for plate tectonics, offering direct observation of continental drift. On Reykjanes Peninsula, the bridge between continents is a footbridge spanning a fissure from separating plates. Tourists casually cross this bridge in seconds, moving from the North American to the Eurasian plate. It sounds almost unbelievable, a literal bridge between continents. The deeper reality behind this phenomenon is even stranger. It makes sense when you realize continents are dynamic crust fragments floating on a living planet. Continents emerge, split, collide, sink, and reform over immense periods.